Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the gamer section back with another review. For today's review is on CarX Street for the Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5 and PC. The whole overall presentation to CarX Street reminds me of some of the nostalgia of old school races like Need for Speed and Midnight Club to a degree with modern controls like the Crew. The graphics in the game is really good where you can see some of the realistic features in the cars and environments, but the characters not so much. When it comes to the sound designs in the game, they really capture the car sounds to the T, but some of the car sounds sound the same. When it comes to the music in the game, it's mainly techno, which is cool, but you could tell they were basically limited in the soundtrack. So I guess they really had to budget, or they could have basically contacted somebody by the name of KAYOKANO to help with the soundtrack. CarX Street runs at actual 60 frames per second on performance mode and 30 frames per second on quality mode on the Xbox Series X. CarX Street is a racing simulator. You can't even call it an arcade racer based off the fact that this game have more of a simulation style to it. To start with the campaign in the game, where you actually just landed and you are in a car where they basically gave you a test drive in the game. What threw me off was the driving mechanics, making me think that I was getting some Need for Speed vibes to it, but I got more of the Crew vibes with it with the stiff driving. Now you start off with a beat down car. As you progress in the game, your actual car ends up getting better with the tools that you need. You can buy other cars in the game, but it's best to use your startup car as your main car throughout the game. Now when it comes to the customization of your car, they have almost an endless amount of customization to your rides, which I like. But what I've noticed is that this game doesn't have licensed cars, even though you noticed what type of rides it has in the game along with the name brands of the parts that are in the cars. When it comes to the races, it's basically three types of races, which is the circuit, the sprint, and the drift, along with the clubs that you have to go through. But in the clubs, it's designed by the strength of your cars that really just sums up the gameplay. The game is okay for what it is, but there are some major issues that I have within CarX Street. For one, the gameplay is the biggest issue. The cars in the game feels extremely stiff when it comes to turning and drifting in the game, which I do not like at all. Every time I will make a drift turn, it feels like I'm putting so much force into trying to get my wheels back in line to the road, and I'm consistently crashing into the walls or whatever I'm at. The stiffness in the controls reminds me a lot of the Crew 2, which I hated in that way. I tried tweaking it with some of the things in the options menu, but it didn't work at all. I feel like this game needed more time in fixing that in that space. That would have been better. But I do see potential in this game becoming a franchise. I can actually say that it can't compete on the levels of Need for Speed and Midnight Club, but they do need to fix some of the key things. And that's just really all I gotta say about this game. They just have to really tweak the driving mechanics to make it better. For that, I give CarX Street a 3 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that's the gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.